California has always stood out among other states as a leader when it comes to transportation. On any given day, Californians travel across more than 50,000 miles of freeway lanes that the California Department of Transportation, commonly called Caltrans, is responsible for maintaining. But some observers say that upkeep of the roads that have historically been the lifeblood of the state's economy is unequal. Roads in poorer neighborhoods are often in more disrepair than in affluent areas. In response, Assemblymember Mike Gipson, a Democrat from Carson and chair of the Joint Legislative Audit Committee, has requested an investigation of Caltrans.
Why is Compton, Carson, Watts, Gardena, Long Beach looking differently from Bellflower, from Cerritos, from affluent areas on the west side, and Beverly Hills and Ranchos Palos Verdes? These are all cities still in the state of California, but if you drive down those communities and those roads, they are in great conditions.
The review comes at a time when politicians in Sacramento are floating a number of competing proposals on how to improve transportation in the state. For example, Assembly Republicans have introduced a 9-point roadmap they expect will provide more than $6 billion in new funding to address California's transportation needs. They created the plan in response to Governor Brown's convening of a special session of the legislature on transportation funding. While each group's plan has a different focus and vision for what the future of transportation should look like in the state, for many Black Caucus members, fixing inequities in the current system is a more pressing concern. Despite anecdotal evidence of disparities in the upkeep of roads, Caltrans maintains that it is playing fair. Caltrans spokesman Jason Probst says that the agency is investigating statewide and aggressively focusing its limited resources on fix-it-first projects equally across the state. Probst adds that Caltrans will need approximately $80 billion over the next 10 years to address current and future needs of the state highway system. He confirms that a projected funding shortfall of nearly $58 billion exists with available revenue. The Auditor's office anticipates the results of its investigation next year.
There's a need that needs to be met, and that is to repair the roads and infrastructure of our state. And so if you look at individuals in my district, if there was a ballot, I believe they would support it for the simple fact because they're the ones who've been victims of what has transpired in terms of our roads.